Welcome back. We have a word problem that involves sets, and it reads, in a school of 170 students, an interview was conducted to determine the means of transport used by students. 18 students travel by bus and train only. 20 students travel by car and train only. 14 students travel by all the three means of transportation. The number of students who travel by bus only is 12 more than the number of students who travel by bus and car only. 8 students were found to travel with none of these means of transportation. 96 students travel by bus, 82 students travel by train, and 76 students travel by car. Question 1. Represent this information on a Venn diagram. Question 2. Calculate the number of students who travel by bus only. Question 3. Calculate the number of students who travel with at least two means of transportation. And question 4 reads, if a student is selected at random, what is the probability that he or she travels only with car? Solution. For the first question, we are asked to draw a Venn diagram. So let's try to draw the Venn diagram. And this is how the Venn diagram is supposed to look like for a three-set problem. So we will analyze the problem bit by bit. The first thing in the question, it says, in a school of 170 students. So which means that is the total number of students in the school. So that will represent the universal. U is 170 students. And the means of transportations we have in the school, we have bus, train, and car. All right, so let one of the sets be for bus, the other one for train, and the other one for car. This circle will be the total number of students who travel with bus. This circle will be for train, and this circle will be for car. So the middle here will be those who use all the three means of transportation. This point here will be for bus and train only. This point here will be for train and car only. And this point here will be for bus and car only. So let's go into the question and try to use the given information. It says 18 students travel by bus and train only. Okay, the word only here is very important to note. So the number of students who travel by bus and train only, we have 18. Bus and train only, 18 students. So we're going to write that here. This statement is different from the number of students who travel by bus and train. Okay? So if they ask you the number of students who travel by bus and train, it would have been the total here. But since it used the word only, so this is the location for that. Do not confuse the two. Okay? I repeat myself. Bus and train only is going to be this portion, but when I just say bus and train without including the word only, I mean the total number of students who travel with bus and train. Okay? Remember, those who travel by all the three means of transport are also using bus and train to travel. So you have to be careful with that difference. Moving on, it says 20 students travel by car and train only. Okay? car and train only, we have 20 students. For car and train only, we have 20 students. 14 students travel by all the three means of transportation. 14 students travel by all the three means of transportation. So that is here. We also know that. The number of students who travel by bus only is 12 more than the number of students who travel by bus and car only. So let's try to analyze this language very well. The number of students who travel by bus only is 12 more than the number of students who travel by bus and car only. So what can we do with this statement? So let's try to say, let the number of students who travel by bus and car only be X. Okay, so if we say the number of students who travel by bus and car only is X, then the number of students who travel by bus only will be X plus 12, right? The question says the number of students who travel by bus only is 12 more than the number of students who travel by bus and car only. So if bus and car only is X, so bus only will be 12 more than that. So that is why you will say for bus only, it will be X plus 12. Okay, so where do we have bus and car only? We have bus and car only as here, if it is X. So what will be for bus only? We said bus only will be here, X plus 12. Then we move on. It says 8 students were found to travel with none of these means of transportation. So 8 students were not traveling with either of these means of transportation. So we're going to write that one outside. 8 students were not traveling with bus, train, or car. It says 96 students travel by bus. So that is the total number of students traveling by bus is 96 students. "82 students travel by train." So that is the total number of students traveling by train is 82. And 76 students travel by car. So 76 students were traveling by car. So if you look at the Venn diagram, there are portions that are not filled. So we are going to use letters for them. Okay? So we can use, if we like, W and Y. All right? So which means W is the number of students who travel by train only. Y will be the number of students who travel by car only. Okay? So this will be the Venn diagram for this problem. So let's see what we can do to be able to find X, Y, and W. If the total number of students traveling by bus is 96, we can be able to find X with that. If the total number of students traveling by train is 82, we can be able to find W. if the total number of students traveling by car is 76, we can be able to find y. The total number of students traveling by bus is 96. So how can we form our equation? We can say x plus 14 plus 18 plus x plus 12 is equal to 96. Let's write that down. X plus 14 plus 18 plus x plus 12 is equal to 96. So if you do the math, x plus x will be 2x, then plus 14 plus 18 plus 12 is 44. This is equal to 96. So we can say 2x is equal to 96 minus 44. 2x will be 52. So to find x, we divide both sides by 2. X will be 26 students. Okay, so x is 26. So which means 26 students were traveling by bus and car only. Okay, bus and car only is 26 students. So what would be for bus only? Since we know x, bus only will be 26 plus 12, right? And what is 26 plus 12? That will be 38. So it means 38 students were traveling with bus only. All right. Now let's see how we can find W and Y. We've said that if we use this circle, W plus 18 plus 14 plus 20 must give us 82. Okay, so that is the total number of students traveling with train. The total number of students traveling with train is equal to 82. That's the total number of students traveling with train. So the equation we can form for that is W 18, 14, 20. W plus 18 plus 14 plus 20 is equal to 82. So that will be W plus 18 plus 14 plus 20 is 52. This is equal to 82. So to find W, that will be 82 minus 52. W is equal to 30 students. Meaning that 30 students were traveling with train only. Okay, so W is 30. Can we be able to find Y? Yes, it's possible to find Y since the total number of students who travel by car is 76. So we're going to say Y plus 20 plus 14 plus X is equal to 76. The total number of students traveling with car is equal to 76. And we've said that the equation we can form for that is y plus 20 plus 14 plus x. Y plus 20 plus 14 plus x is equal to 76, right? So that is going to be y plus 20 plus 14 plus x is 26. This is equal to 76. So y plus, so 20 plus 14 plus 26 is 60. So we can say y plus 60 is equal to 76. To find y, we say y is equal to 76 minus 60. And therefore, y is equal to 16 students. So meaning that 16 students were the number of students who travel by car only. Okay? And that is it. So this is the Venn diagram. We will now move on to answer the following questions. Question 2 is the number of students who travel by bus only. So we want to know that. Where is bus only? Bus only is here. So that is, we've already calculated as 38. But let's just write that, all right? X plus 12. Question 2, the number of students who travel by bus only, we've said is equal to x plus 12, and x is what? 26. So that is 26 plus 12, and we've calculated that as 38 students. Moving on to question 3. What does question 3 ask us? Calculate the number of students who travel with at least 2 means of transportation. So what does that mean? At least 2 means of transportation means the students have to travel with 2 means of transportation and above. So who are those traveling with 2 means of transportation? Here we have those traveling with bus and car only. We have those traveling with car and train only. We have those traveling with bus and train only, and those who are using all the 3 means of transportation. That is how we're going to calculate that. Okay. The number of students who travel with at least 2 means of transportation we said that is going to be bus and car only plus bus and train only plus train and car only and plus all the 3 means of transport. Okay? And when we say all, we're talking about the bus plus car plus train. So what is bus and car only? For bus and car only, we said that is X, okay? That is X plus, for bus and train only, we've said that is going to be 18. That was given in the question. That is 18 plus for train and car only, that is 20. And plus those who use all the three means of transportation, the number was 14. Okay, so what is x? X is 26, so that will be plus 18 plus 20 plus 14. And what are we going to have? 26 plus 18 plus 20 plus 14 is 78 students. Okay, so moving on to question 4. It says, if a student is selected at random, what is the probability that he or she travels only with car? So the person has to travel only with car. So what is the meaning of that? That implies that the individual's means of transportation is just car. So for car only is here, okay? We cannot use this because this 20 here is the person is using train as well. We cannot use this because here the person is using all the three means of transportation. We cannot use here because the person is also using bus as a means of transportation. So car only is 16. So that's going to be 16 over the total, which is 170. Okay? Probability of a student traveling with car only will be, we have 16 out of the total. What is the total? Is 170. So if you simplify that, you will have 8 over 85 as your answer. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please share the video, subscribe to the channel, and you can comment in the comment section. See you soon in our next video.